Tropical Depression 3, get you into your tropical outlook, considering we're dealing with a system that is likely to cross South Florida, especially the Keys, as a tropical storm tomorrow. So something certainly to be ready for, especially in the way of primarily the rainfall. That's going to be one of the wider reaching issues with the system. Center of circulation basically in between the Bahamas and Cuba. A lot of the higher, colder cloud tops actually just out to the east. This is the visible picture. So this is what it would look like from space if you were just standing back looking down. As far as what it looks like from the infrared, at least where we enhance these colder, higher cloud tops, you see some of the stronger convection off to the eastern side of the system. You also see these streamers and these clouds kind of hanging off the eastern side of it. We're talking about a system that actually is under some pretty decent shear at the moment, though still it has managed to reach tropical depression status, still has that lower level circulation, and still is at least expected to reach tropical storm strength. At that point, it would be called Bonnie. At least right now, still calling it TD3. There's a look at it. Basically, as I mentioned, the center, basically right in between Cuba and the Bahamas, 35-mile-per-hour winds right now, though the next advisory already pushes the winds to 40 miles per hour, which would take it up to a tropical storm strength. So here's a look at the projected path and why we're talking about this, especially for Florida and South Florida. Initially, it's going to be the amount of rainfall. We're already seeing the onshore winds in some cases, but into tomorrow, we're likely to deal with some really gusty winds, especially along much of the east coast of Florida. So the beach day today versus tomorrow, today's certainly the better day of the two. Then you start to push this system in, and look at the time frames on here. Talking about Friday evening, the system then is west of the Florida Keys, and the winds strengthening to around 50 miles per hour. Sunday morning, just off the coast there, northwestern Gulf. At that point, you're talking a mid-range to an upper-end tropical storm, and not expecting at the moment to see this reach hurricane strength. And the one thing that is working against it is that shear from the west on the water vapor image. You can actually see that upper level low off towards the north and west of the system that is moving with it, so that should help to at least inhibit growth over the next day or so.